You've seen us show you the factory tour where they build the RVs, where they build the Coachmen Apexes, but this is a totally different building. Where are we?
So we're standing inside of Coachmen's PDI facility. PDI stands for pre-delivery inspection, and this facility is dedicated to no production. We're not actually building anything over here. All we're doing is quality testing. And every day that we are in production, any plant that's running production has to bring at least one unit from that day's production to the PDI facility. So that gives the opportunity for this staff of people to go through these units with a very fine-tooth comb. And they're looking for, defects, things that are bad, things that are good, to call out and make sure that we're just doing things, either correctly or incorrectly. And it also gives them an opportunity to fix it here, take it back, and show us how they fixed it. All of the members of this team are very experienced RV builders. They like to get a job in the PDI facility is something that's somewhat elite, you could say, because there are people that have all seen it, have been on the lines, have been able to experience it, and now they come over here, they know what should be expected. They have a higher level, higher standard than your average builder, and it really just kind of holds all of us to a higher level of quality. So,
and who gets to pick which one comes over every day?
Well,
are they like, oh, this one's good, I'm taking this one?
Well, that is kind of a thing. You have to kind of make sure that we're not just picking. So different plant managers select in different ways. Sometimes we do it. We will have certain things. We try to hit any retail orders we try to bring over here to PDI. We also try to do anything that would be maybe a customer who had an issue in the past or a dealership who had an issue in the past. We'll make sure that that unit gets PDI'd to make sure that we're not doing the same things again. We're just always just trying to make sure that we're maintaining that high bar of excellence for our quality. PDI facilities are normally something that dealerships do for customers before they go out, for an ownership. They'll do their own PDI to make sure that the customer is going to have a very high quality unit. So why wouldn't we just do that same thing here at the factory as well? I mean, if they're going to hold us to that high level of quality, we want to maintain that as well.
Okay, yeah, so one rig a day. Random, I love that. Comes in a day, one rig comes in every day. What happens to every rig?
Well, every unit goes through quality inspections at the plant, right? Every unit goes through multiple seal checks. They have, every plant has multiple quality people on staff that are basically on the line just checking for things all day long. The reason that the PDI facility outside the plant is nice is because it's a fresh set of eyes. It's a different set of eyes, and it's somebody that has no bearing on the success of that unit, right? Like we, at the plants, we want to keep the factories running, so we have stuff that's always moving and coming out the door. Over here, they have an ability to slow things down, take a minute to breathe, go through everything really with a fine-tooth comb. And the nice thing is because it's every day we get a report so that the next day we can say, hey, we found this on this unit, make sure you're not doing it to everything. And, there obviously it would be nice if we could do this full PDI like they do to every single unit. You'll hear some brands out there saying they're PDIing every unit, but PDI is a very vague, broad term, Over here, you're getting the most intense PDI inspection that you can get. It's very, very intense. They touch everything on it. We still do PDIs at the plant as well. We do them on every single unit that comes out, and it allows them also to test appliances, to do things like making sure that we've got different things connecting well every single time. They can just do some more in-depth testing that we can't do on the plant while we're running that day.
Fantastic.
So, and then it also allows us to quantify our actual quality. So the way we do that is there's actual checklists. If they find something wrong, let's say a loose piece of trim. Everybody talks about RVs and loose pieces of trim, right? So if they find a loose piece of trim, there's a dollar amount associated with that find, okay? And there's a dollar amount associated with any defects they might find, so they can add that all up, and then you have a number at the end, and then that allows us to rank us, that allows us to see, who's got high PDI dollars, low PDI dollars. Obviously, we want very low PDI dollars, right? So it allows us to kind of all be accountable. It allows us to see on paper what we're doing well, what we're not doing well, and like I said, just be held accountable for it.
We appreciate that at Coachmen Apex. I love seeing that you guys think about quality. I love that that's been a part of every single conversation we've had.
Absolutely. I mean, we take a ton of pride in really good quality. So, I mean, I always like to brag that, you know, the Apex brand did win the Coachmen Quality Award a couple years in a row, no big deal, because we have very low PDI dollars, because our plant members are all people that have worked there for a long time. We don't have a ton of turnover. We have people that love the product, that believe in it. So we do very well. And like I said, the Apex brand has won the Quality Award the last 2 years in a row. And in 2023, you can bundle remote into that as well, because the remotes are coming out of the same building as the Apex Nanos. So it's very, very cool that we've got a couple of brands here that are real high quality, and we're getting awards that kind of justify that or prove it.
That's fantastic. And now we're going to do a tour of an RV that's in here. So we'll link that tour right up here and you can check it out.